Hi, my name is Faten and I am the Director of Partnerships for JDC's new division for social mobility in the Arab sector. When you see me, you may see a strong professional working at an allied organization and making an impact in her field.
فيروس كورونا هو فيروس الذي يهاجم الجهاز التنفسي.
But this wasn't always my story. I grew up in Arabi, a small Arab town in the periphery of northern Israel. I grew up in a big family, as the 10th of 11 children, 8 sisters and 3 brothers. My mother is a housewife who never learned how to read or write, but nonetheless our education was of the utmost importance to her. For the girls just as much as for the boys. We hardly ever had to help around the house or cook the meals. We had to do our homework. My father built up a successful transportation company that operated nationwide despite having only an 8th grade education. When I was 13 and in 7th grade, my father was in a terrible car accident and someone in the other car was killed. 3 years after the accident, he was convicted and sentenced to 3 years imprisonment. At that point, all my older siblings were living out of the house. So I spent my high school years running the household, including taking care of my little sister and helping my mother deal with all the things my father used to take care of. In addition to all this, I had to manage my father's business. Shortly after my father went to jail, I felt an important test at school. Lucky for me, my teacher knew me well, and she saw that I had a lot of potential. I had always been a top student, and she chose to look at my failure as a flop. She taught me the material and let me take the test again. I got 100% the second time. This love and encouragement empowered me so that instead of collapsing under the weight of what was going on in my life, I actually thrived on the challenges. I was fortunate, but we can't rely on chance. We must create a system that provides opportunities to every child in this country who grows up in difficult circumstances. This is what I try to do in my work. I have the unwavering conviction that every child in Israel, given the right opportunities and support, can attain any goal he or she sets out to achieve. I am determined to create a system that provides opportunities to every child in Israel who grows up in difficult circumstances like mine. JDC's Division for Social Mobility is working with municipalities to promote innovative, efficient and measurable solutions to benefit vulnerable populations. The goal is to develop a continuum of services that will accompany underprivileged Israelis from childhood through age 30 and that will help them to fulfill their aspirations and dreams and become full-fledged productive members of Israeli society. I know how important this work is because it's my story too. If I could speak to myself at 13, I'd tell little Faten to try to live her life with hope. There are a lot of opportunities waiting for you, regardless of where you were born and what condition you face. I tell her, the world is waiting for you, and organizations like JDC are there to support you to reach your full potential. I'm so proud to work at JDC and be part of the team that can give other young people on the emerging or in crisis a helping hand and the chance to make their dreams come true.